Luke Metcalf about to get us going on this beautiful Sydney Sunday, the first of 3 games in the Harbour City to finish round 13. And it's Jai Arrow from the kickoff. As long as there's a genuine attempt, they'll sign off on it. The Warriors keep their challenge, and their good work in the challenge department continues. They keep possession in good position through Barnett. Egan through Aaron Clark. Now the kick from Metcalf, looking for a leaping Dallin. Watene Zelezniak. Execution perfect for the right winger at the Warriors. And again, the New Zealanders score first.
Yeah, the big problem is it's only early in the game too, and they've got their first try. Dallin gets the first try with the leap there. Very hard to stop when the opposition player's on the run perfectly.
Arrow again. Straight into Clark. And there's Fisher Harris around the waist, finishing the tackle. Havili finds Sullivan. Now Aitken. Game 199 for Ewan. As Havili pulls the trigger close to the line there, driving towards the end goal. You can't stop Keon Kaloamatangi when he's that close with a head of steam. The middle is working brilliantly for Keon Kaloamatangi.
Yeah, got himself on an edge there. One pass runner. Great strength shown. He had plenty to do there. Kaloamatangi to score. The second man play. It's a good play too, not just running next to the ruck all the time in the front row, just varying the way you start. Got out wide. Here's the conversion.
Latrell nails it. South Sydney in front for the first time. Metcalf dummies and Capewell comes onto the pass, heads towards a hole, goes back to his half, and he's cut down by Sullivan as soon as he received the ball. Harris Tavita showed it to Barnett, instead finding Fisher Harris. Frustrated by a pec injury and suspension. He's looking for a big back end of the year. Now the kick. Latrell Mitchell tried to climb above them all, couldn't get a clean grab at the ball. It comes to Havili. He goes to Humphreys, going down the field still. Jamie Humphreys, a great return.
Yeah, these two, they're struggling to get back. Let's see the Rabbitohs now, see if they can play a little bit of footy here.
Hubner, determined run. Well, in the end, Latrell Mitchell went over his own player, Isaiah Tass. 3 tackles down. They're 15 metres into Warriors territory. Now Bentley Harpy. Graham finding Mitchell on the move. Back to Bailey. Bentley Harpy. It's the setup from Latrell Mitchell. Ball in play for so long. Plenty of fatigue in both teams, but especially camped on your line. Clark, head down, going to work.
Get out of there now.
Egan, deep. Here's Metcalf, intercepted. Alex Johnston is away. Down the eastern sideline. The sun shining brightly on one of South Sydney's favourite sons, who goes in for an NRL try 198. He's not the thief in the night. He's the thief in broad daylight.
Well, you just got to put it down. The South Sydney's on-goal defence there. They got the repeat set, the Warriors. Looked like they were going to score for all money. They go over to their right-hand side and straight away in the line, just hovering around.
Closing in on becoming only the second man in Premiership history to 200 and chasing the great Ken Irvine's 212.
It'll go for 4 hours, the highlights of him scoring.
There's a highlight from Latrell Mitchell. He adds the extras. Having a breather. As Jai Gray prepares to come on for South Sydney. Here's a kick for Latrell Mitchell, who doesn't come down with the ball. It's been taken by Tuivasa Sheck. He was looking for Pompey, still the last. Now it's Ford who spots a hole and grubbers and chases hard. Oh, Jackson Ford didn't get there. Berry did. Yeah, he claims the try. If it's no try, what about the contact on the kicker?
I think he was impeded on the way through.
No try.
And here's the first try assist in the career of Jackson Ford. Only his 6th kick in the NRL blocker.
What a heads-up play, perfectly from the back rower. Played a little bit in the front row too.
His
Kick through.
His head's a bit banged up. Here's Vaimonga. Offload for Egan to go on to Jackson Ford. Egan to Leka Halasima, trying to hit and spin, but he couldn't get away from Gray or Tallis Duncan. Egan on the line. Here's Metcalf. Now Nickel Klukstar straightens and crawls his way over. The defenders fell off. The Warriors will kick for a half-time lead.
Well, he's looked the most likely. Nickel Klukstar scores the try. 12 all with the kick to come. The Warriors are back.
As you read those numbers out, Mr. Gimme a few moments ago, he's kicking towards the sun and he's split the uprights. Thank you very much, he says, to the burrow that was no doubt willing him off. It's the Warriors with a late try, finding the front in the shadows of half-time. Chance Nickel Klukstar. What a fullback he is in his 4th season as a Warrior, over 2 stints.
Well, it's so good with his work rate. They've got every right to just jump up and play on there. They couldn't make the tackle on him. Great awareness. And they've gone back-to-back now, the Warriors.
Coming with Latrell Mitchell off the field under head injury protocols. Jackson Ford returns the kickoff. Maybe time for one more play. Expect nothing fancy from Leka Halasima. Safety first. And a strong finish to the half by the Warriors sees them in the front. They've scored 3 tries to 2. They have the edge, 14 points to 12. All smiles now, I guarantee you, who will be later on tonight as well. Latrell Mitchell passes his HIA during half-time. Back out there to start the second. It's the Warriors by 2 as we head into the second half through Jackson Ford. It's his 4th game of the season. Jackson Ford. Now Egan to Vaimonga. Still going, Dimitri, with an offload. Back to his 9. Egan finding Nickel Klukstar hunting through the middle. Another offload. Egan. Here's Leka Halasima. Leka Halasima. Leka Halasima! Scores a try that mirrors a few others he's notched this season. Keep your eye on Leka Halasima, otherwise he'll burn you.
Yeah, I love the way that he backed himself here, Halasima. After again we see the hooker causing all sorts of problems in Wade Egan. Quick play the balls there, the offloads. They couldn't reach. A good side to watch, aren't they, when they keep the ball alive? The Warriors.
Metcalf, having missed his first 2 today, has knocked the next 2 over. Behind Totola, it's with Sullivan. Now Aitken. As I mentioned, he'll post game 200 next week against Canberra in the capital. Harvili, Keon Kaloamatangi. Latrell Mitchell left it behind and it's scooped up by Rocco Berry. Again, the Warriors defend their line that time with a bit of help from the opposition. Now they need help. There's an alarm ringing as Metcalf races away. Metcalf picks up the loose ball, then burns the cover defence, and Luke Metcalf delivers again for the Warriors.
Yeah, he's got an unbelievable ability to score tries. Latrell Mitchell loses the ball. It's a poor pass. Hit him in the shoulder. Then the fullback wasn't at home. Kaloamatangi there hits him on the shoulder. Metcalf there right on the spot.
Sean's happily in retirement, and the bloke to pick up the number 7 jersey is doing a fine job. Luke Metcalf this time drags it across the face, but it's a handy buffer. 2 converted tries, the difference, Jake. As you a bit eerie at a Core Stadium, all of a sudden. They're trying desperately to stay in the game. Here's Capewell. Well tackled by Aitken and Sullivan. Vaimonga. Dimitri Vaimonga trying to do what Leka Halasima has done. Egan behind Capewell with Metcalf on the Harris Davida. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck keeps the good times coming for the Warriors.
It was well orchestrated too there by the Warriors after Gray had made the error. Tuivasa-Sheck full of running there, timed it beautifully. Poor old Gray on the outside, couldn't make the tackle. Jai Gray, just have a look at how shortened their defensive line is.
From the eastern sideline, he's bringing it back, and he's bringing it back by enough. Flags are up, 30-12. The Warriors in control now. Keon Koloamatangi passing for Sullivan. Ducking into the tackle of Capewell. 2 plays left for the Rabbitohs. Aiken on the short side. They go open for Koloamatangi. He dummies and straightens into a tackle of Egan. Regulation stuff for the Warriors so far. Here's Sullivan. Now Latrell Mitchell. The long ball again. It's taken by Alex Johnston. It's a replay of the wonder ball thrown by Latrell earlier in the season. It was on the spot again for number 2 for Alex Johnston.
Well, it can't be a fluke. He's making a habit of this. Latrell Mitchell. Look at this pass straight over the top.
That was a catch and pass. That one was a cutout ball right there, and Latrell Mitchell adding the extras. They're not going away, the Rabbitohs.
Boys, you'll notice Jai Arrow. He's out there playing dummy half for the Rabbitohs. Saliva Havili has come from the field to have a break. Obviously, with Bailey Bentley Harpe injured, they had to put Jai Gray out on the wing. He would have been their number 9 replacement, so big Jai Arrow at number 9.
Okay. Changing roles for Arrow as this time the ball is taken by Sullivan, quickly kicked on. Now it opens up. Latrell Mitchell again. Alex Johnston has a hat-trick. He has 200 Premiership tries. Only the second man in history to achieve that feat.
And that time they attacked the ball, South Sydney. Ball in the air. Latrell Mitchell gets it. Another cutout pass. 200 tries to Johnson. Look at that. Follows through the kick here. Ball on the ground, the offload.
He's actually unsigned beyond the end of this season. Latrell Mitchell trying to add the extras, and it straightens perfectly. Trell Mitch delivering. It's back to 30-24. They've defended 4 plays, South Sydney. Here's Clark showing it to Fisher Harris. Into Hubner and out the other side, Aaron Clark bullocking his way to the 10-metre line. Metcalf again bringing Campbell Graham forward. Leka Halasima lost it backwards. Tuivasa-Sheck has his second, and that might be enough for the Warriors. It's awarded by Wyatt Raymond. The ball was on the ground but knocked backwards by Halasima. The execution to the left works for Roger again.
Yeah, perfectly placed kick again. They tried it again that time.
Metcalf. Look at that kick blocker from that angle. Perfect, giving Leka Halasima a grab. Even though he dropped it, it goes backwards. And then what effect do they have on him here? Gets it away nicely again. He's in the zone now, Luke Metcalf.
You're just trying to spark something there, Sutherland. They were offside too. The Warriors got off the line too quickly, so they'll get the ball back here.
Never a comfortable minute for an NRL head coach, it seems. Andrew Webster watching on, realising that if Souths score a converted try here, it'll be a helter-skelter finish to the game. Hubner. Havili. Oh, the cross play for Latrell Mitchell. He's in. Latrell really close to the post as well. What about his second half?
That's some sort of player. When asked the question, he comes up with it. Puts the pressure on himself there, Latrell. Look at that second man play. Crashes through.
Latrell, big kick here. Nails it. 6 the difference. Just under 4 to play. It's full time. The Warriors have done it. They've won 4 in a row in New South Wales for the first time since their foundation year. They've had 9 victories now for the season and go to second on the live ladder.